Everything's clear. High sound is good. I think we're all good. Now, increase the volume a bit so you can hear what I'm saying. So the last video was about an hour, and that took straight up so long. It really took so long time. Like, I've been recording that since yesterday, and it still didn't load up yet because that was a 54-minute video. Also had to take time during the verification process and everything like that. So things had to take some time. But now we're not going to play Battle Royale, and also unfortunately that video had no audio, and I hope this video is included the audio. With nothing else to say, I'll be showing you the real pro style in the game. And to really show off that, you gotta play some battles. It's meant to play, I can say. The pro style doesn't involve spamming a lot of guns, that's for tryhard. This guy one shot, one hit, one kill. Also, there's a smart mine by this way. Okay, that was quite unfortunate. Wait, what? You see, the balancing of this gun is way too safe than probably many people expect. Now, Red Twin does an insane amount of damage. Now these guys might even 2 shots, while before update, they might even 2 shots or 1 shot. You see what I mean? Like, they kind of decrease the power of the mystical weapons and increase the power of the non-mystical weapons. This dude's trying to aim stationary. Not a good move. I'll tell you that. Don't be rare like to hit stationary because people are moving. And they will keep moving. They will see, here's one fact. People can't live without resurrection. It's like a must for them. It's their drug. They must have resurrection, or else they're pretty bad for their part. It's their drug gadget, and like they must use it in order for them not to die. But the truth is that is what lets real pros use other gadgets. That is for the part of not being so unsporty and so afraid of dying just one time. No, die just one time and then return on the same spot just to keep fighting. That's pretty unsporty gadget right there, because that's what it does. So this video might be taking a very long time as well, but I have to ensure the entertainment of the real pro style, which I was mentioning before. No spamming weapons. I can show you the target style. It's like this. It's like jumping around, switch weapons, doing this, do this, do this, do this. That is tryhard. That is 100% tryhard. This, however, is not tryhard. This is real pro style, and you move more tactically than you would move like a tryhard. Like just move a bit more stationary, but you have to move a bit more around in order to fight them for real. See that? Nice to jump through the area, exploit the area. Yeah, and then the head see something down as well. That's how it should be done. Gotcha. Even though I have 4 health left. Yeah, and also God use often rocket jump. Real pro doesn't involve that much rocket jump. And also, you see that? You should see a moment when I fight against a tryhard and he just shoots everything at me. Still misses, and I just use one single weapon, I hit and kill that dude. He must be embarrassed. Oh, that was pretty unlucky though. As I see, these players are somewhat decent. in their gameplay. But you know, switching while in the air, especially with multiple weapons, that means you're really close to being a tryhard. You gotta move and switch weapons with talent and tactic in order to call that a real pro style, because this is real pro. And also, you might be wondering, why are you using Royal Set? It's pretty plebby. Well, it's because Royal Set is among the weapons that are starting to get nerfed since the latest update. Bad news for those who really like to use overpowered weapons. Now you don't, which is really good news for me, because then you sharpen more of your skills. You sharpen your skills even more when you use those. Maybe do this. Okay, we try again. Okay. My pet did the work. See this? One single weapon, they use multiple weapons, and now they just died straight forward by my pet because I just moved beside them. And my pet, you see, I feel like the pet shouldn't do that much of the work. I feel like they should do some of the work, but not that much. Like they're rushing fast now. Now they start to rushing fast and then attack. Just attack straight forward, and they do quite a lot of damage while they max level, especially the mythical pets. Also, these dudes, you know, many dudes have started to use invisibility tools. Okay, let's try this. You see, my eagle does the work. It's kind of dumb. My eagle does the work all the time, like nearly all the time. I'm just considerably weakening them, and when I'm getting close enough to them, my bird rushes in and then does the rest of the job. Like, that kind of spoils your final kill. That kind of spoils your finishing move. So if you want to have your little pet, but still don't want them to do that much of your work, just consider standing in a bit of a distance. But this is real pro time, so staying a bit of a distance for a long time is plebby. Look at that. My pet just charges forward, just like that. They charge forward with no mercy and just bites. Well, that's what my pet does. High-tech pet. Now, if you get to meet a tryhard, you will laugh of these people who just simply can't hit me. Oh wow, robot samurai. I don't use these mechs because why do I even need to become another person in order to take these out? Just be the same person, god damn. It's not too difficult, you know? I thought this dude had resurrection. Turns out he doesn't. You don't use shotguns for long range. Do you have the same brain as a goldfish? Come on. But that was a pretty nice headshot. You see, you gotta dare to empty your mag a bit in order to train your accuracy. Especially at long distance. Look at this. Without scope. No scope. This is a tryhard. This is a tryhard. Yeah, this is definitely a tryhard. The guy that I just killed right there. Okay, that is kind of crap. This is a tryhard I'm trying to fight. He is easily taken down. Just look at that. So he's hiding. Take him out. I gotta try to be brave and move forward and make confusion to their focus on you, so they can, I mean, when you go forward and go close while moving in a while moving it, so they have a really difficult time to get a hit on you. You want to make sure that your movement is tactical as possible, and it makes you really difficult to get, get hit on. But when gaining skills just about like me, you're pretty much the real pro in this stage. No, don't switch too many weapons. Just choose what's necessary and then just take them out with ease. But you gotta keep the pressure a bit high though, so you have control of yourself, but you should have control of your movement. And also, if there's still many people who use the resurrection, you know, use my pet, which if it dies, it disables their gadget, or use a gadget disabler weapons. That should really mess around with those people who really can't afford to live without resurrection. Now they really are forced to live without resurrection with the gadget blocking tools. You see that? 3 shot already. And then he considered starting using primary. I still haven't died yet. Gaining the elite hitman kill streak. Do this, do this, do this. Alright then. Guess I could hit him that way because that was nothing else. And also, don't forget to use every weapon. That's what really defines a real pro. Tryhards mostly use the straightforward laser weapons, and then uses killer whale or spark charge to make a double rocket jump, and then have a height advantage so they can aim pretty easily at, not that pretty easily, but they can just aim at you while switcheroo spamming on you. If you know what it is, switcheroo spamming on you. Like, they use Thunderer as backup or any straightforward laser weapons. Doesn't really matter if it's ricochet or not. Any a fast-made weapon like Dark Force Saber, it has the maximum mobility of the entire game. And they will also tend to use the reflector and the one-hit weapons like Prototype S and Anti-Champion Rifle, anything like that. And also, why the internet killing itself? Why? I feel like the phone is stealing, my mom's phone is stealing the network again, and it's really, really annoying. Come on. There we go. Alright. Stop stealing the network. This ain't fun. See? Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? This is not fun. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't freeze. Okay, so it looks like the network is pretty slow. Dumb. Yeah, the network is... Okay. Network's fine. Recording is still there. So, we'll try again. This time we'll really try again. In the same map. So what I was currently talking about is the fact that pro method is actually way better than the tryhard method. Oh my goodness. Take a look at him. Or her. She was firing a couple of shots at me. This dude thinks he can just use shotguns for long range. Nah, you gotta better think again. But why exactly am I using the reset, if you ask again? Because it gives a really good effect, which is increasing the efficiency, or just increasing the jump, or was it the speed, or the jump height, and it also gives a great regeneration of health and armor. You see this nerd right there? He shot, and he was begging of getting hit. I think this server, which I'm fighting against, is with tryhards. So I'm gonna show off the real skills right now to show these suckers who's the boss. Gotta dare to empty your mag a bit. Don't forget that. That's it, my bird. That's it. Come on, you really gotta do it. Also, focus on different angles. Just do it mostly, because people will still come by and try to shoot you down, and you never know when. Until you see them. That's when you know when. And when they turn, they aim at you. That's when you know when as well. And also, if you guys don't know about this, but if you get shot at, there's like a red mark with an arrow pointing straight towards where the shot came from. It's really handy to use, so you get to know where exactly where these guys are. But I'm trying to give these suckers a showtime. A showtime they surely gotta remember. And even if they're part of this video who are watching my video, they should learn that there's nothing better than pro. Tryhard isn't even better. Oh, where are you? Oh goodness. I should have died right there, but I'm still alive. Yeah, as you can see, these tryhards, they don't win much now. If you manage to do this correctly, you'll see tryhards beg for their lives in order to hit you, but they just can't, or they are just rarely lucky. But most of the time they can't, and they get annoyed, and you kill them over and over again, and they call you like maybe a dumb thing, while they are actually the biggest fool around this world. You know, tryhards are those who take steps too far. When that happens, and when I see while I see tryhards, I'll take them out pretty easy. Now this dude is really not that tryhard. He's a bit tryhard, but he really focuses on just aiming with those weapons. So he's kind of plebby. You just see that? He just knows how to aim. This dude is an aim nerd. Was that the same dude who killed himself? If it is, he's pretty unsporty. And coward. Gotcha. You want a revenge on me? Yeah, and also if you haven't noticed, there's a red skull over the guy that you got killed with. If you shoot him, you get the revenge, because he's the guy who killed you. So, that's a little thing for those you guys who haven't noticed yet. And I guess until you kill them, there's no longer a skull above their head. You see how tryhard he is, Rao? You see that type of movement? Yeah. Tryhard's straightforward. At first I thought he was not trying hard, but that was just when he uses his jetpack, because he can really focus the aim that well. But when he's on ground, he just moves like crazy and switches many guns. And guess what happens afterwards? When you get the right movement, they simply miss nearly every shot and just dies pretty easily. Because you should also move while taking good aim. While taking good aiming precision. Also, start using every weapon as for their own good, because they can be used for something. Maybe lead players away, maybe send players off to a different direction so you can hit them there. You know, it's well advised. It's a great advice, if you ask me. But you should really, sharpen your skills. As I'm speaking right now, this is the most pro style that you can ever get to. Look at that. Standing in a perfect position to take aim and then shoot at the enemy. Take him out first, so I can finally kill someone with heavy class weapon. Okay, that dude just straightforward. Run with that. You know, just running with and just relying on one single weapon, then you're one of a big pleb. You know, when you have nothing else to rely on than just one single gun from one category, we don't want to be clever. Okay, also, who is using those types of weapons? No, that gives really big slowness, and it's not fun. Someone was hitting me with a spark shot, like come on, he was even invincible. Show yourself, coward, it was you, right? It was you. I know it was you because you're the pleb that would start hiding from me now in order to shoot at me. You see, some people are hiding because they don't want to meet you face to face. They want to just ambush you and attack you when they get to know the fact that they're taken easily out by you. If you're really good, like they start to get taken easily out, so they start using those plebby tactics. You gotta show that. That's why I tell you guys to turn around very often so you see those guys who tries to stalk by and then shoot you. And also, your parents might say, never look up. But in games, you better look up because there's someone using jetpacks, maybe someone taking high ground to shoot at you. You never really know. Well, you never really know until you see them. And that's when you can choose to take aim at them. Okay, that guy was just lucky. Otherwise, he would have missed and I would have killed him. Okay, he's one of these big plebs again. Just can't live without resurrection. You see that? You see that? Him pop up. You see him popping up over there? Yeah, he just can't live without that. Just can't live without this angelic tool like. God dang, there was someone behind me. That was good. He's probably respawning. Gotcha. You see, the real pro side doesn't involve that much switching and switcheroo. And also you get to really try to empty your ammo and just fire straight forward. Okay, that dude just killed so many people. Like, you're becoming 6 different persons. A guy with a sniper, a guy with a primary, a guy with a backup, a guy with a heavy. You know, use those 6 different persons as well as you can do it. Okay, my Phoenix did the job well. You know, it's kind of boring when they just take your kills. Like, they're really starting to become a kill stealer. Now, as in my circumstance, stay calm and try to figure out how to beat them up. If you're starting to get surrounded by these enemies who are lurking around in one area, maybe even targeting you, then you're in a big problem. I'm going to tell you one match I was playing with my friends, and then suddenly they disconnected. We were even on record, like we were even voice chatting on each other. This guy has just starting to get salty because I was just killing him over and over again. Unfortunately, you can't do anything. Well, if you use this style really well, you're going to realize how hard, like you're going to realize that these tryhards, they're going to have a really hard time. And